Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris, and if this is your first time here, you are welcome. If you are a returning visitor, you are welcome as well. We'll talk about all the interesting stuff right here. If it pertains to love, dating, and relationships, you will find it right here. Today is no exception. You know why? We're talking about signs your ex is still in love with you. Do you want your ex to still be in love with you? Do you wish that they are still in love with you? Well, by the end of this video, you will have all the answers that you need. You don't want to miss it. Trust me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're ready for the show, I am ready, so let's dive into it. The first sign that your ex is still in love with you is that they make excuses just to speak with you. So both of you have probably, decided not to talk to each other so much. You probably are not on the phone every other day talking to each other. If you're trying to move on and put everything pertaining to the relationship behind you, avoiding your ex is highly recommended, right? But for some reason, they find something to talk to you about. They're calling you every other day and saying they're trying to get you to help them fix this or fix that. And when you take a closer look at it, you can tell that what they're saying doesn't really add up. They're just saying all of that, trying to make excuses to get a chance to speak with you. I mean, if you love somebody, you would love to speak with them constantly. You would love to text them every now and then. And when you guys were together as an item, you were probably talking every other minute. And now, even though you guys are no longer together, they still want that. It's a sign that they are still in love with you. They haven't gotten over you yet. So until that happens, they want to keep talking to you. They want to keep texting you and just being all up in your business. It can be very annoying, especially if you don't want to speak to them, if you don't want them to be all up in your business. But I think that if you're curious to know whether or not your ex still loves you, there's a very high chance that you are probably still into them. So it's a welcome development, isn't it? If they keep calling you, they keep texting you, they keep checking up on you, there you have it. It's a sign that indeed they are still in love with you. The second sign that your ex is still in love with you is that they are curious about your love life. So, does your ex keep asking about your relationship status? Do they want to know whether you're seeing someone? Do they keep asking you that question? That's because they are still interested in you. They still love you. They want to know whether or not you're available so they can tell if they still stand a chance to get with you. Look at it this way: the moment you move on, the moment you start seeing someone else, chances of both of you getting back together will be very slim. But if you're still single, it's easier. I mean, there's a higher chance that way. Since both of you have broken up, it only makes sense that your ex tries to move on, that they no longer pay attention to you, whether or not you're seeing someone else. Okay, so if they keep asking you questions about your love life, they want to know whether or not you're single, they're so curious, like so curious, and they can't stop asking. It's because they still love you. Okay, they might not want to admit it, they might keep denying it. You guys are no longer together, they probably broke up with you. So coming across as being hung up on you wouldn't make them look good, right? At least that's what they think. So they might not accept it, but if they keep asking questions about your love life, being curious to know whether or not you're seeing someone yet, that's a huge sign that they still have a soft spot for you. They still love you, okay? And even if they don't admit it, just know that, yeah, there's still a chance that you have a special place in their hearts. We're talking about signs your ex is still in love with you. If you find this topic interesting, let me know by liking the video and also leaving a comment below. The third sign that your ex is still in love with you is that they try to make you jealous, okay? Yeah, it's no secret that both of you are no longer together. And by now, they should be moving on, right? But guess what? They are trying to get your attention by trying to make you jealous. Yes, they know that if you still have any feelings for them, no matter how little it is, one of the easiest way to figure it out is to make you jealous. Even when they aren't seeing anyone yet, they try to put up that picture. They try to make you believe that they are seeing someone just to make you feel jealous and make you feel like you're missing out on something, okay? So if you feel like your ex is trying to get your attention by flaunting their relationship in your face, even though it's all fictitious, that's a sign, all right? Because hey, if they didn't love you anymore, if they were no longer in love with you, they would see no need and have no reason whatsoever to make you jealous. It would be none of your business whether or not they are seeing someone else, okay? You might think you've gotten over your ex, but seeing them with someone else could reignite your feelings for them. Trust me, it works all the time. So your ex is pulling that card because they are so sure that it works, okay? Jealousy is a huge part of love, okay? If you love somebody, you might try to act like, hey, you're not jealous, you're not bothered by whatever they do. But hey, if you're being honest to yourself, you would admit that deep down you feel some type of way. That is why your ex is trying to make you jealous, okay? If you don't feel anything at all, no atom of jealousy, then kudos to you. You don't care about them in that sense, okay? You have really, really gotten over them. But if you feel jealous, no matter how little it is, your ex has you where they want you to be. That means that you feel as much for them as they still feel for you. So maybe, just maybe, both of you need to revisit your relationship. Just say. The fourth sign that your ex is still in love with you is that they still stay in touch with your family and friends. You know, when you guys were together, it was cute that your ex was, interested in knowing your family and your friends and even keeping a close relationship with them. But you guys are no longer together, right? Why can't they just move on? I mean, they could move on to the family and friends of the person that they're seeing now. That is, if they're seeing anybody, right? But no, they are still bent on being close with your family and friends. You know why? They feel like even though they can't, be in your life, they can be in your life indirectly by being in the lives of your family and friends. By interacting with these people, okay, they get to know what's happening in your own life. They get to ask them questions. Hey, what's this person up to? Do you know if this person is seeing someone else? Where is this person living now? What's this person doing now? By doing that, they keep a tab on you, okay? And they feel like even though they can't have you, they can have a part of you or a piece of you by being close with your family and friends. Those memories are so precious to them that they don't want to let them go. I mean, memories of being with you and your family and your friends. Even now that you're no longer in the picture, they still try to, create more memories of you even without you with your family and friends, all right? So if your ex is still very cozy with your family and friends, even though both of you are no longer together, that's a sign that they still love you. They still, want to be a part of your life. Trust me, the moment they get over you, the moment they move on to someone else, they would no longer be so interested in being so close with your family and friends. So if they haven't, deleted the numbers of your friends and your family members, they still call them every now and then and even hang out with them. That's a huge sign that your ex is still in love with you. The fifth sign that your ex is still in love with you is that they confide in you. When you guys were an item, you were their number one go-to person. They could tell you anything. They confided in you so much. It made them feel safe. It made them feel like they had somebody who was always there for them. And then you guys broke up. You would think that they would stop confiding in you, right? But that's not the case. They still confide in you. They still tell you deep stuff. They still tell you their secrets. You know why? They still love you. They still feel something special for you, okay? And even though you guys are no longer an item officially, they feel like they can still, trust you because they still feel very deeply about you. And sometimes it makes you wonder, why are they telling me all of these things? I mean, they could tell all of these things to to the next person, the person they are dating, and if they aren't dating yet, they could tell these things to their closest friends, right? Not you. But hey, it is what it is. If your ex still confides in you, calls you up every now and then to tell you about what they're going through, to share their struggles as well as their wins with you, it's a huge sign that they still love you, okay? Yeah, they might even be seeing someone else, okay? But if they keep doing that, it's because despite the fact that they are with somebody else, that person hasn't been able to replace you in their heart. They still feel so deeply for you, okay? And this could last on for years, all right? It doesn't mean that you guys would get back together. I mean, sometimes getting back together is not ideal, but that doesn't stop them from loving you and feeling so specially about you. So if your ex still confides in you, tells you their deepest stuff, their deepest secrets, hey, that's a huge sign that they are still in love with you. We've been talking about signs your ex is still in love with you. If they find a reason to always want to talk to you, they are curious about your love life, they are close with your family and friends, and they try to make you jealous, there's a huge possibility that they are still in love with you. So it's up to you to do something with that information. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. No matter what you do, you need to put yourself first, all right? I did a video titled Signs Your Ex Has Really Moved On. If you don't believe that your ex is still in love with you, perhaps you want to check whether or not they have moved on. You can find the video right here. You don't want to miss it. Trust me. My name is Chris once again, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Like the video if you find it interesting, okay, and leave a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts on the topic. It was nice talking to you in this one. See you in the next one.